love to keep it. I understand myself, that won't let me. Please, mobile and follow me. When you probably blow it, gently. So that was so bounce, but we stay here. In me, we not working here. So that was so bounce, but we stay here. In me, we not working here. But we're still reaching, we know here. Friend enemies. By the time that we know here. Friend enemies.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
City's finest.
You want to watch this with the honorable?
Go by the name the whole country file up to the tip.
Please, I don't have copyright to this song I'm playing.
Yeah. You said like Joey, when you not get it, then I know you. Let me get you cool.
I love to keep it.
You are talking to me.
Follow me. Don't you probably blow it gently. So that was so bounce, but we still. In me, we not working here. Friend enemies.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
City's finest.
you want to watch this with the honorable?
Go by the name the whole country file up to the tip.
Please, I don't have copyright to this song I'm playing.
Yeah. You said like Joey, when you not get it, then I know you. Let me get you cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
One life to live, you just gotta reap that's from your soul. So we tell you cool, you can live on the story I told. I got school, money finish I class. When I time we jail, sell, honor stay a sad.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, say that you are with honorable. You are with the honorable to discuss the national issues. I will be putting knowledge out. Okay?
People that can call you brother.
And listen to the honorable so you can learn. Now we discuss national issues, things that are relevant to our country, our own country, Liberia. Soldier go, soldier come. Me plus me versus myself. I'm still here. I'm here, but shit what to say. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I stay here. I stay locked down here. I stay locked down here. Stay here. I still locked down here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frenemies, connect yourself. Connect yourself on the world stage with the honorable committee. Okay, let's discuss issues that are relevant to our country. Liberia is the only country that we got. We have to be bold and fair to our country. We'll be using our AI. AI will be talking to us. AI will be talking to us because we need to sit down behind the phone and help Liberia as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Connect yourself, connect yourself. All the units then connect yourself. Yeah, the prophet here, connect yourself. Connect yourself. Let's talk. Let's discuss about our country, Liberia. Okay? Let's discuss Liberia. Liberia is the only country that we got. I can't lead a country with you. Because notice that when I lead a country with you, you will just destroy the country. You will just destroy it.
To the sun, the way I suffer, I lay in my prayer. Many things I've been through, but make it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, make it all. Don't show you where to. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's discuss national issues with the honorable Prophet Key. Yeah, the man I can look in your eyes and tell you straight up, you fucker, you fuck. Now my business. Yeah, we'll use AI to expose people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I lean 100 to 0, always advance. Always advance, always upgrade. You have to upgrade, life you have to upgrade. Okay? You have to upgrade, I've upgraded the level from social to honorable. We discussing national issues. We're discussing national issues, things that are relevant. We have many things to talk here. Tuesday final call. Oh, so what happened? And they said those guys, then they crown people, then they bubble, and they put over fighting and one themselves against speak to one another. You're trying to make yourself look also crown people. I think I need to come together now to bury the first lady. But you're fighting, how you call it, travel war among yourself? Husband and wife, then you're fighting. Bubble and Kunemo, then you're fighting among yourself. Y'all go bury the first lady. And you stop keeping speech. Yeah, man. You stop cutting speech. You stop it. You're disgracing yourself. It's not Prince Johnson died. The whole NIMBA country united. We went, we let Prince Johnson to rest. The whole NIMBA country went, we let Prince Johnson to rest. Now you're the crown people, now the first day like for your side, she died now. Then you're fighting among yourself. You don't want to come together. No, man. It's too shameful, man. It's too shameful. It's too shameful for the crown people. Very shameful. Very shameful for the crown people. They will play our song. They will play our song for the last time. Okay, then we start. It's shameful for the crown people, okay? It's bad on your very bad. Let's go down. Then mommy go. How you call it? Send it to Penno can talk. So Penno, mommy, so can talk. Can you imagine? So Penno, where's the senator? Here, mommy, so can talk. Brown people, your can keep crush their Chinese people. You can keep crush the Chinese people. 1,000 years. Senator, my grandfather tell me, and I stay carrying it. It's bad, man. Brown people, it's bad. It's too shameful. You need to unite to go bury the first lady. Instead, you're keeping speech. Mommy, don't get speech to so Penno. Then you guys are divided. You know what's so happening in my hand? They buying the, how you call it, the Mano people, the Geo people, the Crown people, the Bui people, the Madingo people. All of them keep together with Liberia to go out to Makole to bury a Prince Johnson. Your own now, they can speak to one another, Crown people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is with the Honorable. The Honorable.
When I time we jail, sell, honor stay sad.
They never hear you say your mouth. Now the Honorable is here. They will get the highway. Because I'm not here. I'm not tell you. I'm not give on your year. What I give on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is simple, going brother. They want to fall down. Hey, you swag. I say, clever move, you swag. Soldier go, soldier, yeah.
And I care what they say about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So that is bounce, the brother stay here.
Sometimes so bounce, but we stay here. And I mean, I'm working here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be discussing national issues that are relevant to our country, that are relevant to this country. I can't leave the country I don't get old people. They open the country, you can count them. No open the country again. The country is just dying slowly. I can't leave the country. I will just be exposing what I observe in the country. I get old people again. As such young people, how to see old people here, we need to celebrate old people. I tell you, the country dying slowly. Okay, we need to start. Say yo. Yo. Penny. I'll book him my penny, see what's up. It's slippery, my poor. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are with the Honorable Prophet Key Naya Bokwa. Prophet Key. We will be discussing various things on our agenda, and all will be discussing our national issues. things that concern our country. First on our list will be discussing JMB's son was brutalized by unknown men. Unity Party got no plan to protect those that propagating for her. And you know that begin to call JMB's son that can be showing all the project that Joseph BOAKAI doing in Liberia. You know the Unity Party, they don't know how to protect those that are propagating for them. They don't know, they don't get no plan how to protect people that put their life on the line for them. It should not be strange to you that the same Unity Party in 2023, November 20, Unity Partisans were jubilating when Joseph BOAKAI was announced winner. When unknown men in car came and ran through the crowd and killed the crowd. Unity Party never had nothing in place to protect her people. She had never had nothing in place to protect those that defend the party, those that put their life online. Unity Party not get no plan in place. Say Prophet Key say. They begin to been going around trying to see, when you see the thing that is not happening to me, I survive it. And I want to feed the people when they came here to feed. We're going to play Unity Party put in place to protect me. Tell me now, we're going to play that Unity Party put in place to protect me. Unity Party not get no plan to protect those that put their life on the line for them. Those that defend the party, they not get no plan. Let me tell you. No plan. They not get no plan. This is the young man. This is a young man, JMB's son, showing all the good work of the government, showing it all the time. But the man was brutalized. He was brutalized. You see the kind of crucial job that called for security, the man was brutalized. Because Unity Party don't get nothing in place to protect her propagandists. They brutalized it. CDC just left from power, not even 3 years yet. So you think sedition are not around? So now Unity Party now in power. What you will do to protect your propagandists then? What you will do to protect those that defending you? Those that in the street trying to showcase what you're doing, what you're getting place. You see that what happening now to that labor, it not happened to me. Long time I repair it. That kind of attack, it not come many times to me, I repair it. Unity Party not get no plan in place to protect her propagandists, to protect those that defend them. Even though they are the government in power, they don't get no plan to protect. So when you're doing it, don't be doing your hair can lean at any time. Say Prophet Key say. Now move on to the next topic on our discussion. President Joseph BOAKAI ride a 36-year-old plane that nearly cost a life. 36-year-old plane that Joseph BOAKAI supposed to be riding. You the president, you probably Liberia. The whole country on your shoulder. You will not ride good thing to, that will be secure for your life. You will be riding 36-year-old plane that nearly catch fire. What Joseph BOAKAI hide himself in the toilet, in the plane toilet, man hide himself and go pull away, man there. How you call it? A grace pay. Grace pay say, I yell. Oh, Papa, give me change. I look at that live. What does it will for you? The Papa run the toilet, hide saying, pull out grace pay there. So, Papa, real level. I know you get your own normal life. You stingy, man. You stingy. Yes, stingy, gissy life. But when you're working for us, our country, Liberia, you have to take something that very, how you call it, guarantee for you as a person. That one not your money, that our country money. You can't go be riding 36-year-old plane, it catching fire, then all the airlines are supposed to fly, they cancel the flight because of you, Papa. You know what kind of go slow you brought to Liberia economy on that day? Papa, you too cheap. Very, very cheap. You cheap. You supposed to be riding, how you call it, 36-year-old plane. You not care for your life. So we'll discuss that. That's the second on our list. Tear on our list, Charlotte Robert and Unico, NIMBA County, United NIMBA Citizen Council. They were fighting among themselves because Charlotte Robert people now invite her. She then go to the poor program. Then he says she's journalist and the poor know that Charlotte Robert not journalist, Charlotte Robert that bisa body, that pakpato. That pakpato the poor know. How you say journalist force yourself say journalist? That you so be 10% journalist or the person know journalist. She go there to go eat. The Giopo chase her for that say you greedy, you just a word for God. And you will not sit down for the plane or so Charlotte Robert for that is that causing asses. So we discover what happened between Charlotte Robert and Unico people in America. Then Edwin Snow, Senator Snow from Bombing. The member is scared now. The man say they play airline. That's he left in the government here because everybody they put him money. It seems to be that the government want to kill him. After talking all that thing, how you don't want the government to succeed, how you want the whole country to be scattered. Now people start to take his talk into how you call it into reality now. He get vexed now. He said to Macaulay, he put one kill him and he started to touch shit. We'll discuss that as well. Grand GEDEH student then said that they can't get the allowance from the superintendent. Ellis Grant. It says Ellis Grant finish eating all their money. Grand GEDEH Student Association in the university, they say Ellis Grant finish eating their money, so they want their money. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you are following, you are with the honorable. I say we are discussing national issues. Then later you will call to and drop your knowledge. How many? Drop your knowledge. First of all, let's discuss about JMB's son. They speaking that been pushing, showing to the world the good job that this government is doing. He's not faking it. He's showing what Joseph Parker really doing. This young man taking too many risks, no security measure in place to protect this young Liberian, and now the long run started to catch up with him. They beating him, bruising him all over, and if care is not taking, one money will wake up and say, oh, the young man is dead. If care is not taken to protect him, one morning will wake up and say, oh, the young man is dead. And the United Party gave a fuck. They don't protect people who are vulnerable. They don't protect people who are vulnerable. Okay? The United Party don't protect people who are vulnerable. They don't do it. They leave you vulnerable. People can harm you. Then later they say, rest in peace. But the people don't even protect their partisan. Their partisan at the party headquarters. Their partisan, they don't protect them. Somebody can come and run through them. Kill them. Up to now, the case not go nowhere. So there is no plan in place in the United Party to protect their propagandists, to protect those that put their life on the line. So my children and the team, what you're seeing now, they beating you, they chatting you, I see that thing long time. The people now try on me, they now sue me, all for how you call it, 5 million, all that thing there because I supported the United Party. They sue him for 5 million. Today, and they sue me. I now come to cry in the place for all our people to hear me, for them to even be shame. For the president to say, oh, your leader case, then my hair inside. The people don't get nothing in place to protect the propagandists then. So anything happen to your own, separate say. Anything happen to your own, United Party not get no plan to protect those that put their life on the line for them. They get no plan. Oh. So the little boy now, the people start beating in the market door. Even people who were employed by United Party government to be doing road work, but the people that are beating him, no security measure in place. No security measure in place to protect people who put their life on the line for the party. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests, let's go to some history to tell you that United Party, they gave a fuck and they don't care for that. That listen to AI. Okay? That brings some record. What happened? The United Party had no plan to protect the people. So AI, please tell me what happened at the United Party headquarters in 2023 in Liberia.
The most significant recent event that happened at the Unity Party headquarters in Liberia was a tragic incident on November 20th, 2023. During celebrations for President-elect Joseph BOAKAI's victory in the 2023 Liberian general election, a car plowed into a crowd of his supporters outside the Unity Party offices in Monrovia. This incident resulted in at least 3 deaths. Some initial reports mentioned higher figures, but 3 were confirmed by hospital officials. Numerous injuries, reports varied, but at least 28 people were hospitalized. The exact cause of the incident was debated. Police initially described it as an accident. However, the Unity Party called it a devastating, wicked, and barbaric act of domestic terrorism. Eyewitnesses reported that the vehicle, after being parked nearby, flashed its headlights, turned them off, and then deliberately sped into the crowd. The driver reportedly abandoned the vehicle and fled, and angry onlookers set the car on fire. President-elect BOAKAI visited the injured in the hospital and promised a full investigation.
So you hear what happened in November 2023 when a car parked at the Unity Party headquarters ran through the crowd and killed people because there had been no plan to protect the people. They killed the people. What happened to the people they killed? What happened to that case? So Unity Party need to be serious. They need to have plan in place to protect people that put their life on the line for them. Because there was no plan in place. That's why you see somebody just run with a car and kill people, wounded people. Joseph Baga only go to hospital and speak to them, a feeling that case closed. Up to now, we don't know what happened to the man that killed the people. We don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests, Unity Party should have plan to protect those that get their life online for the party. Should have plan. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests, let's move on to Joseph Boakai plane. The plane the Papa were in when he came from Nigeria just a few days on the 29th. The plane nearly catch a fire. But when the Papa came from in that heat, they asked him, Papa, I did not know, nothing happened. Sometimes you not need to be faking it true or Papa. And you know, because when you continue to be pretending at the end of the day, the Lord will catch up with you. You are the president for the oldest African republic. You are the president. Why are you going to lead in place for say, oh, Joseph Boakai presidency, that he upgrade the presidency? What is your upgrade for our presidency, Joseph Boakai? Every president in the world, they can upgrade something, they leave. The other president can't use it. You will be riding a 36-year-old plane, Papa. You want to kill yourself? A 36-year-old plane. While you as a president, you cannot upgrade to see to and buy a presidential jet. A presidential jet for Liberia. A presidential jet. So even when you leave, other president will use it and will be you that upgrade it. Stay riding, ratting plane. You're cutting people hard. Look at what happened. Go run, go hide yourself in the toilet. You borrow your man, Crispy, in the toilet, hide yourself already. So are you not thinking to upgrade the presidency? President, they can upgrade things that other president come and use it. Upgrade the presidency. You need a jet, a private jet, a presidential private jet. Let it be in the budget. When you go in, it will lead there for the country. You need a private jet. Even we can't get Liberia Airway, but you need a private jet, Mr. President. You just call everybody hot. You confuse the whole country. You ride no kind of back plane there. Me I know, Papa, you cheap. But I want that your personal life be cheap with your private life. But your public life is what belongs to us. When you do our job, please be riding good plane. Plane that up to tax. Jet then are up to tax. Because anything happen to you, it will affect us as a country. And most of our technical craft that ride with you on that plane, they will die. The 14-year war came, most of our technocraft, our bureaucraft, our professors, our professionals, they die. So now you passing around with rotting plane. Rotting plane, Joseph BOAKAI, rotting plane passing around with it. So when that plane now crash, you know how many of our technocraft, our bureaucraft will die with you again? Be cheap with your life. Me, I know you are cheap, GC man. You cheap. Live your cheap life. But when it comes to the presidency, please use things then that are up to date. We will pay for it because you're doing our job. Look at what happened. What sedition was happening? They were dancing. They were dancing. Oh, that Joseph BOAKAI died. That Joseph BOAKAI died. So why you want to kill yourself up? Why you want to kill yourself up? Why you acting so cheap like this? I know GC people that can eat one soup for 1 month. When they cook and saudi, they can change it to Hatmaget and petroleum green and change it to plausa, change it to okra, change it to better, but that be adding up. No. We not say we'll bring out your cheap left to the presidency. Okay? We get the money, just say, oh, that this I want, and we'll give it to you. Then your private let be your private let. But when you come into the presidency, upgrade the presidency, Mr. President. Upgrade the presidency, Mr. President. Don't bootleg out there. Those opportunists will not tell you. Me, I'm not opportunist. Opportunists are those who come around and start to benefit, and they don't even know how you come into that reality. They only come around and start to benefit from you. And they don't even know how you managed to reach that far. Me, I was there, we never had shit, Joseph BOAKAI. I was there, we never had shit when you were broke. When Henry Costa was hanking, how you call it, and gown on you call it, and costume and be sewing it, I was there. And I protected you through all. So me, I'm not an opportunist, I'm a friend. There's a difference between opportunist and a friend. I'm a friend. Although you see around today are using you, when you come and carry yourself in rotting plane, they are all opportunists. All the people are opportunists. I'm not an opportunist, I'm a friend. A friend of someone who will always be there. No matter what, and they will do it for free. They will do it for free. I was there for free. I did it for free. All the people around, they're opportunists. They don't want to know. They're not giving you good advice. You not hear the prophet say, big person will die. Then you now want to be careful. You want to kill yourself. You want to fall into the prophecy. I said, big person will die. The Pope died. Now we see the family now die. Then you ride rotting plane. Then you ride rotting plane. What you want proof? That you so economical. What you want proof? What you want proof? You are the presidency. Upgrade the presidency, Mr. President. Let your cheap life be your cheap life. Okay? Stop what you're doing. You never disgrace the country. You never disgrace the country. Look at the plane park on the how you call it? On the runway. The plane park on the runway. No plane can pass. You know how many money you lost that day? How many economic supporters that you brought to the country that day just because of your cheapness? Just because of your cheapness? You want to be riding 36-year-old plane for your cheapness? So, Mr. President, your life counts a lot to me, and I want you to upgrade the presidency. Upgrade the presidency that when you leave tomorrow, the next president will say, oh, this is why our president left here. See to it that there be a presidential jet for our presidency. See to it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I see Shadow Rawa and the Gio people, they just fight on social media. You know anything about NIMBA, I can say Gio people, but I don't know Gio people in NIMBA country. Shadow Rawa, she's a Cheche Pole Bisa body. A very, very stupid woman who's suffering from stress, so she just want to be all the drama to pass her stress. She just jump out, take her ass, and go to NIMBA County Unico Convention, what the senator is there, representative from NIMBA, they are all there. Nobody invites you. You just tell yourself you go there and say journalist. How can you be journalist? They are supposed to arrest your eye and turn you over to Secret Service. Shallow rabble. You are not no damn fucking journalist. Show the news network you're working with. Show all the news network that you're working with and make you journalist. The Apple can become journalist after talking Bisabode Bennett. The Apple can become journalist. How you will take Bisabode to be journalist? How can that two work together? How can Bisabode be a journalist? That shit you been doing to other communities, now you go to the people disgrace you. You went there to go steal food to put in your bed and bring it. The people say you're not eat there. You're not journalist. You are cheche put you are a papato. Take your ass and go back. Because you only go to intimidate people, and that only stupid people you can intimidate. You can intimidate the people of Israel. You can intimidate the damn people. So now the people disgrace you now. So you just on social media now, you just making no passing around talking. Are you journalists? Shalom, you better sit down and take your crazy thing that you get, you call children. Sit down and focus. You don't know that curse? How a woman you born your children and all of them crazy. The song that join the street and niggas that be walking the street, people visiting and then you one whole, how you call it, the group who responsible for your crazy son. You should be sitting and be thinking about your children's life, about your life, and know how God curses you instead of putting your mouth on people who are blessed. Are you a journalist? Or are you a cash app, how you call it, journalist? Tell me now. Or you a cash app journalist? Just passing around, you think good people will get time for you? You think people that know their right, they will get chance to you? How you bring your eyes to say journalist? Somebody that know their right. They know that to be a journalist, you have to work for a news, athlete, a news institution. You're not working for no news institution. You're not going to no journalistic school. Nothing. You just tell your ass and that moving around where your crazy son will be eating over boat to put party then you say journalist. You think NIMBA can't tell your mate? Shut up, and you see how the poor NIMBA disgrace you, but the only people need you crying that they kill people. Even a man people disgrace you say like kill people. Even a man you go put disgrace you say like kill people. So how you look in NIMBA country. But next time you will know that the people of NIMBA are not your mate. The people know you are Becker. The people know you're not journalist. You will not pass around begging for cash app in a draft way. Since 7 years you've been on that thing, they're begging draft way. So now the people move from behind you. Oh, they put human being, they put human being, they put human. You not seen eating human being before? But in fact, they put you. When you ask to pay, you not know that human meat can taste like how you call it milk. They not tell you before. They will eat your milk. So that when you talk, when I hear you, oh, like human being, that the more you made it poor, more you made yourself to be afraid of the people. What the fuck wrong with you? You just pass it from place to start people. When people are having a wedding, you take your stink ass, you go there, you say, you journalist. When you became journalist? When your ass became journalist, tell me. Eh? And the same Shara want to, he's be talking social media, oh, he want to be promoting fucking boss. Until now, they come in jail for rape. That's what they call it, how you call it, Rab Bangura. The man raped somebody child way back, 5 years ago. Now the case coming back. You're on social media, they're talking shit. Who made you journalists? Sit down in your old age and think about, because you probably useless. How you will sit down and say everything about your children? You get time for your children. You don't even get time for your children. Your eyes should be saying that thinking about the crazy children you born. How your pussy can just produce so craziness. You produce so craziness. Think about your life. Think about your life. Why my pussy should produce so craziness? Why? They just there when people having program, you pass so for you to sit your ass down and be thinking about your life. What the cause that your pussy produce so crazy people? You're not thinking about it. You just get your ass all over from people, party to party. You pass it around with cheating it. You go to that good control opportunity and you turn into a cash app police. You turn into a cash app police. It's not a shame. You did not hear about that shit from you. You did not share you passing right. You did not hear about that shit from you. You did not hear about a friend of you. You like I say, you can turn to you turn your ball around and talk, so they even see you. And at the worst way you go to the point, NIMBA, they don't even see you. That you play man cause development and NIMBA can do. You know you're doing the what? Who the Zugu, who the Zinians, you know you're passing around, intimidating people around. Go intimidate super sort of bring and while we're in America, people fasting the seatbelt for them to send in plane. Go to the one that some people here intimidating. Who tell you to be journalist? You journalist or you teach police? You're not even a talk show host. You are a fucking. What thing better you do in the Liberian community? What thing better you do in the Liberian community? You not for all Liberian people. You not allow everybody just because of cash app business. You lie on everybody just because of cash app business. You somebody that supposed to bring you more than you. You somebody what? And your whole ball on your mouth. That your whole ball you can be carrying inside your mouth. Agency that talking just tell how news. Tell what cash app business. Some people so bring you near there. You the only way you can survive. You are cash app police. You think some people so bring you near there. You anything you see you want talking. Tell because you want cash app. Some people will not bring you around. They will put kicking your ass and tell you to find to carry yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests. Edwin Snow now is scary. He done talk plenty how he done want for Joseph Baga to succeed. If Joseph Baga not succeed, it means LiberionPeople not succeed. If Joseph Baga succeed, it means LiberionPeople not succeed. Joseph Baga should be 110 president. LiberionPeople should suffer. Then are you scary say people want to kill you. Let me tell Joseph Baga, everything not sleeping business, you passing around sleeping. You can be sleeping, you can be acting, you're not sleeping. You will be sleeping till they will catch you. Now you see when the men are talking still are going to burn the Capitol building, you're taking a big joke. The men when they burn the Capitol building. Joseph Baga la. And some folks say you're going to burn the Capitol building before it even happen. The men say I will burn the Capitol building, y'all will see. Y'all feel our joke. The men went burn the Capitol building. Now the men say that you're not succeed. You not know that Edwin Snow married rebel leader daughter. So Taylor, Charter daughter. And Edwin Snow had to call a woman, a married woman. Edwin Snow is a general. You think that every general to be on the front line? Edwin Snow was a general. The man married the president daughter. He was a general. The man got most of his own men and still roaming around. So Edwin Snow talking say the government will not succeed. That only one thing. Me tell you, anybody can talk. Anybody can talk political talk. It can be political talk. But people that Edwin Snow, they're not political talk. People that Edwin Snow talking should not take it to be political talk. Let me tell you this. When Edwin Snow talking, it should not be a political talk. Because Edwin Snow is a rebel. Edwin Snow married to a rebel leader daughter. Edwin Snow was the one that used to torture people in Liberia during those days. Edwin Snow into every wicked thing during Chancellor time. He still get Chancellor rather than stay under a command. He not just an ordinary person who was just told you say that political talk. He never even told you say was a political talk. They see in South Africa. Watch the South African Parliament. When anybody talk anything, whether they use any threatening words, they can say that political talk. So the person said that political talk. So did Edwin Snow say that political talk? Edwin Snow is a fucking rebel commander. So do not overlook him when you're talking things. Joseph Baga, just be saying now, be sleeping. Just feel you're not reaching left now. Just feel that you're not succeeding left. You are arrivé. You pense que tu es arrivé already. You're not arrivé to where you're supposed to arrivé. Be saying now, be sleeping. That boy will catch you that day and shake you and put you down. Then you know that they finish overthrowing you. Don't be smart and enforce your security and protect yourself. They tell you say Edwin Snow talking that normal threat. Edwin Snow is a rebel commander that made a married Chancellor daughter. You know how he said a married Chancellor daughter? Maybe you might not even know the history. The man married Chancellor daughter. The man was a senior rebel. The man thing that you got to call no be a nigga in all. The man that was command, the man move with gun, the man have manpower, the man married to Zoe Taylor. If you don't know, let me tell you this. Eddie Snow married to Zoe Taylor. If you don't know, let me tell you this. He's not just an ordinary, how you call it, somebody who was just saying you're taking a bit low. The mentor are going to point, how you call it, the capital building. So I forgot saying, hey, well, look at the bullet. So that I say, ask them, they'll be sleeping. Being sleeping, they will catch you. They will catch you once soon when you say, Preki, tell me, don't enforce your security. You must take it a big joke. There is no joke around here. The boy not joking you. The boy not joking. Serious. The boy not talking to them. Say, we'll burn the capital building down. You will see. We'll burn it down. The man talking over it happening. Man talking say, how you not succeed? It's not joke. You didn't know that somebody talking. The man that, how you got a rebel commander and brother-in-law? The men are rebel commander, brother, son-in-law. Rebel commander, son-in-law. The men are charged son-in-law. What do the men will do? The men can do anything. So they don't overlook it. Like librarians. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests, that was the national issues. And now you can hit the green button and call. Let us discuss things concerning what was discussed on the topic of the show today. So hit the green button. Hit the green button and let's discuss. Discuss with the honorable. You are discussing with the honorable. Hit the green button and call. Hit the green button and call. Let's discuss. Hit the green button and call. Let's discuss. And call it discuss. That AR. And let's discuss. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you see, the white men who brought English, they forget about boys and girls again. They say, oh, ladies and gentlemen, what about the boys and girls too? You don't respect the children, eh? You don't respect the children, eh? I will merely respect the children, eh? So come and discuss with the prophet. So my assistant clicked. You say people don't going to die. The assistant clicked. So everybody went for the prophet word to say AR. No AR discussion. Yeah, we get AR, but it depends on the topic. If you want anything for to ask AR, then okay, that ask AR about Joseph BOAKAI, how you call it crash, okay? AR, can you tell us what happened to President Joseph BOAKAI plane?
It seems there might be. Current president.
AR, can you tell me what happened to President Joseph BOAKAI airplane?
You're likely referring to President Joseph BOAKAI of Liberia, as there is no current President Joseph Parker. On Thursday, May 29, 2025, a private jet carrying President Joseph BOAKAI experienced a serious incident upon landing at Roberts International Airport, RIA, in Monrovia, Liberia.
Okay, coming. AR, can you tell us what happened to President Joseph BOAKAI airplane?
On May 29, 2025, a private jet carrying Liberian President Joseph BOAKAI experienced a landing scare at Roberts International Airport, RIA, in Monrovia, after its tires burst upon touchdown. The incident caused the aircraft to come to an abrupt halt in the middle of the runway, leading to the temporary cancellation of all overnight flights. President BOAKAI and his entourage were returning from a trip to Nigeria. Fortunately, no injuries were reported, and everyone on board was safely evacuated. The Liberia Airport Authority, LAA, confirmed the unfortunate near-accident situation and stated that the incident was caused by a mechanical failure involving the aircraft's tire, not by poor runway conditions. An investigation has been launched to determine the exact cause of the malfunction. While the airport authorities have emphasized that the runway infrastructure remains compliant with international safety standards, the incident has sparked public concern about aviation safety in Liberia.
Do you know about a Liberian by the name of Stanton Witherspoon?
Stanton Witherspoon, originally from Liberia, has been involved in a wire fraud scheme in the United States. He pleaded guilty on August 24, 2023, to conspiracy to commit wire fraud as part of Operation Nightingale. This scheme involved the distribution of over 7,600 fraudulent nursing diplomas and transcripts from 3 Florida-based nursing schools. He was scheduled for sentencing on November 2, 2023.
So how long that Stanton Witherspoon supposed to be in prison for?
Stanton Witherspoon pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud. For this charge, defendants can face up to 20 years in prison. While he was scheduled for sentencing on November 2, 2023, the exact length of his prison sentence would have been determined by the judge at that hearing, taking into account various factors like sentencing guidelines, his cooperation, and prior criminal history. The publicly available information often states the maximum possible sentence, but the actual sentence can vary.
So you mean that Stanton Witherspoon is a criminal?
I am unable to provide directions to West Sacramento. There might be an issue with the app, or it might not.
I'm talking about Stanton Witherspoon in Liberia. So he's a criminal?
Please clarify what you mean by looking up at 10:30 with a spoon in Liberian, so he's a criminal. It's difficult to understand.
Okay, thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Stanton Uno update about wire fraud in Nightingale. So the AI can explain about everybody. That ask the AI about Jeremiah Kun. Jeremiah Kun. Okay, that ask about Jeremiah Kun. And you say the man has my calling him on pastor. That AI the man him on pastor. You say the man him on pastor. So you can me AI about Jeremiah Kun. So AI, can you give me the history of the Liberian Vice President, Jeremiah Mancon?
The first president of Liberia was Joseph Jenkins Roberts, not Jeremiah Michael. Joseph Jenkins Roberts was born in Virginia, U.S. in 1809. He immigrated to the colony of
I'm talking about the Vice President of Liberia, Jeremiah Kong. Give me history about him.
Jeremiah Kong is the current Vice President of Liberia, serving under President Joseph BOAKAI. He assumed office on January 22, 2024. You're right, Jeremiah Kong is the current Vice President of Liberia. That's right. He's been serving as the Vice President of Liberia.
Hello, are you having network problem?
Absolutely. Yes, I'm having a little trouble with my connection. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, thank you. So I want to know, is Jeremiah Mancon, the Vice President of Liberia, was involved into human trafficking?
There is no information available to me about Jeremiah Kung being involved in human trafficking.
Okay, so there is no information in your possession that the Vice President of Liberia, Jeremiah Mancon, were involved into human trafficking. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's important to rely on credible sources when looking into serious allegations like that.
so it means that this is not a credible source, eh?
I wouldn't say that. It's more about being careful where the information comes from. You want to make sure it's from a trusted news source or a government website, something official like that.
But tell me, have you never heard any gossip that Jeremiah Bankun was involved into human trafficking?
I understand your question, but I can't engage in speculation. I understand, but I can't engage in speculation or spread unverified information, especially regarding serious allegations. It's important to rely on credible sources and avoid spreading rumors.
Okay, thank you very much. So everybody is following the rumors that have been circulating that Jeremiah Bankun were involved into human trafficking. AF said a lie. And AF said she now want to be involved into that kind of lies and be lying on people. So the vice president was never involved into human trafficking. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's important to be careful about spreading rumors, especially when they involve serious allegations.
Okay, do you know about a Liberian politician by the name of Musa Bilete?
Yes, Musa Bility is a Liberian politician and businessman. He's been involved in Liberian politics for a while now. Did you want to know more about his career or something specific?
I want to know about his criminal record.
I understand your interest in Musa Bility's criminal record, but I cannot share that information. It is considered private and sensitive.
But is there any record that Musa Bilete stole money from the FIFA or into any other illegal deal? Can you give me any information?
Musa Bility was banned from football activities by FIFA for 10 years due to misappropriation of funds. This ban was later reduced to 6 months.
Oh, from 10 years to 6 months.
Actually, it looks like there might be some confusion. The ban was initially for 10 years, but it was later reduced to 6 months.
Okay. Thank you very much. What do you know about the former president, George Weah?
George Weah is a Liberian politician and former professional footballer. He served as the 25th president of Liberia from 2018 to 2024. Before entering politics, Weah had a successful football career, playing for top European clubs like Monaco, Paris Saint-Germain, and AC Milan. He was named FIFA World Player of the Year in 1995.
Excuse me. Is there any criminal record of George Weah during his presidency?
I don't have any information about George Weah having a criminal record. Okay, so, to be clear, George Weah's presidency wasn't without its challenges. There were definitely some controversies and allegations of corruption during his time in office. But, as far as I know, he doesn't have any actual criminal convictions.
Okay, were there a criminal activity during his government? Were his government corrupt?
George Weah's government faced allegations of corruption, but it
אני מבין, אבל אני לא יכול לשתף מידע פרטי ורגיש. אולי תרצה לחפש מידע ממקור.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our network is going down, but Ahab know about everybody. You see, Ahab don't lie. Ahab said, George Weah was not convicted of any crime. So you can't say the men were corrupt, but there were allegations of corruption during the man's time. So this is a live conversation with AI, artificial intelligence. So call, see most of you guys trying to come through, but it's not coming through. Maybe that your network. But AI said, don't want to just bring information that tomorrow. Oh, hey. AI said careful before they sue AI. Yeah, because AI know if somebody will sue him. And man, I put a sue for 10 million. And a Samsung AIL. I'm trying to connect you all who want to be part of it. Okay, come here. Yeah, AI. Yeah, hello. Somebody's on.
Yeah, Prophet.
Yeah, how are you?
Hello. Cool. I
How
get
are
fail.
you? How are you? How are you? Welcome on the world stage with the honorable. What's going on?
Nothing, man.
Why is the contribution?
אני מבין, אבל אני לא יכול לשתף מידע.
Why is the contribution?
Nothing, but I'm a fan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Where are you calling from?
From Minnesota.
Oh, you're calling from Minnesota,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
How is Minnesota today? How is life?
A good.
Okay, so you're saying to know that the prophet now is now a talk show host who made transition to an honorable. So you're saying he transitioned to, or he stayed, he stayed stuck in the talk show host.
I can enjoy you. I can enjoy you. The prophet.
Okay, yeah.
Better we dig in the criminal, man. Do you want to talk prophet key? NIMBA senator.
So ladies and gentlemen, all man Jeff call he want to be on the watch stage, you know. Yeah, a fan. Remember, he's a fan. He's a fan. You want to be on the watch stage, you want to talk with the prophet, but you don't want to know about the topic that we discuss. He's a fan. He's a fan. Somebody said someone come and insult you. So someone come and insult me. Why you afraid of? And I mean they come and insult. Why you afraid? We'll say that outside, man. Everything can be your party to jubo. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So ask about Yeke Koluba. Okay. I should know about Yeke Koluba. AI know about Yeke Koluba. AI, do you know about Honorable Yeke Koluba of Liberia? AI, do you know about a lawmaker from Liberia by the name of Yeke Koluba? Can I get in there? Hello, AI. Do you know about a Liberian politician whose name is Yeke Koluba? Hello? No Bluetooth. It's not a network. Not Bluetooth. AI, do you know a Liberian politician, a lawmaker by the name of Honorable Yeke Koluba? That's our network. That was never come on. Hello, AI. Do you know a Liberian politician and a lawmaker whose name is Yeke Koluba? Yeah.
Member of the House of Representatives from Montserrado County, specifically representing Montserrado 10. He was first elected in 2017 and re-elected in 2023 as an independent candidate. Yeke Koluba NIMBA is known for being a vocal figure in Liberian politics. He has been involved in various political discussions and events, including accusations of bribery against President Joseph BOAKAI and calls for a war crimes court in Liberia. He has also been suspended from the House of Representatives in the past.
So what do you know about Yeke Koluba? Can you give me more history about Yeke Koluba?
My apologies, I misunderstood your previous request. I will focus on providing information about...
I'm asking you whether you can give me more information about the politician and Honorable Yeke Koluba.
Honorable is an honorific title commonly used in many countries, including...
Yeah, the Honorable straight thing and refuse. I'm gonna just say Yeke. And I respect your guys like honorable. Really. They say you get called back, they take it, we say honorable, you came to different country. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's discuss a little bit before we leave. Do you know about a Liberian by the name of Prince Johnson?
Yes, I can provide some information about Brian Johnson, who was active in Liberia.
I said Prince Johnson, Prince Johnson.
Prince Johnson, a prominent figure in Liberian politics, has a complex legacy, and his acceptance is viewed differently by various groups within Liberia and internationally. Here's a breakdown of his acceptance. Within Liberia, NIMBA County, Prince Johnson held significant influence and was widely accepted, even revered, in NIMBA County, his home region. He was seen by many there as a hero and liberator who stood against perceived tyranny during the Civil War. His political influence was such that he was considered a kingmaker in national elections, with his endorsement often being crucial for presidential candidates. He was consistently re-elected as a senator for NIMBA County. National politics. Despite his controversial past, Johnson transitioned into politics after the Civil War, becoming a senator in 2005. He founded political parties, National Union for Democratic Progress (NUDP), and Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction (MDR), and was an unsuccessful presidential candidate in 2011 and 2017. He played a significant role in backing successful presidential candidates, including George Weah in 2017 and Joseph BOAKAI in 2023. Demonstrating his ability to rally support and influence national electoral outcomes. General Liberian population. His acceptance among the broader Liberian population was more mixed. While some viewed him as a transformed man and an advocate for his people, others saw him as a symbol of the Civil War's brutality and...
Can you tell me a little bit about Liberian Senator EDWIN Snow?
Senator Edwin Melvin Snow Jr. is a prominent Liberian politician currently serving as a senator for BOAKAI County in the Liberian Senate, a position he assumed on February 22, 2021. He also holds a significant role as a member of the Security Committee of the ECOWAS Parliament, where he heads Liberia's delegation. Political career. Early career. Snow's political career began with his association with former President Charles Taylor, whose son-in-law he became. He was a prominent figure during Taylor's government, notably as the head of the Liberia Petroleum and Refining Company, LPRC, and also served as the president of the Liberia Football Association, House of Representatives. In the 2005 legislative election, Snow was elected to the House of Representatives as an independent candidate for the 5th District of Montserrado County, Speaker of the House. He subsequently served as the Speaker of the House of Representatives from January 2006 to February 2007. His tenure as Speaker was marked by some controversy, including allegations of bribery. He was briefly removed from the position in January 2007, but was ordered to be reinstated by the Supreme Court pending an appeal. Continued service in-house. He was re-elected as a representative for District No. 6 Montserrado County in 2011, serving in the 53rd National Legislature. Later, he contested and won the representative seat for Senja District, BOAKAI County. Senator for BOAKAI County. In the 2020 special senatorial election, he won the senatorial seat for BOAKAI County as an independent candidate, defeating then-incumbent Senator Sando Johnson. Recent activities and controversies. ECOWAS Parliament. As a member of the ECOWAS Parliament Security Committee, Snow has participated in conflict resolution and election monitoring initiatives in the sub-region. Controversial statements. Recently, Senator Snow has faced public backlash for statements perceived as advocating for the downfall of the current Liberian government, wishing for a one-term rule for the Joseph BOAKAI administration. These comments have been criticized for potentially undermining stability in Liberia and compromising his neutrality as an ECOWAS official. Allegations of plotting to overthrow government. The Liberian Ministry of Information has accused Snow of making irresponsible and inflammatory statements, and he has reported to the Liberian Senate that he and his family are facing threats to their lives due to these allegations of plotting to overthrow the government. He has requested the Senate to investigate these claims and for the Ministry of Information to retract its statement and issue an apology. Political ambition. Critics often highlight Snow's political flexibility and his consistent pursuit of opportunities, suggesting that his actions are often driven by personal ambition, with a potential presidential bid in 2029 being a target.
Okay. Thank you very much about Edwin Snow whole history. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, who you want for AI to check on again? We are on AI now. We're on AI, advanced technology. You always have to upgrade. Okay, we finish with Stanton. Okay, we finish with Snow. We're done with Stanton. We're done with. Okay, someone asked for Nati Kofa. Okay, for Nati Kofa. Yeah, AI. Do you know about a Liberian speaker by the name of Fonati Kofa?
I do not have information about a Liberian speaker specifically named Fanatic Ofori. My search results for Fanatic Ofori Liberian speaker did not yield any direct matches for an individual by that exact.
A former Liberian speaker by the name of Fonati Kofa. Fonati Kofa, a former Liberian speaker.
My information indicates that a prominent Liberian political figure with a name similar to Fanatic.
I'm talking about a former speaker of parliament. A former speaker of parliament by the name of Fonati Kofa.
You're right, I was mistaken. I apologize for the error. Jonathan Fonati Kofa is a Liberian lawyer and politician who has served as the Speaker of the House of Representatives since January 2024. He was born in 1963 in Sasstown Territory, now Grand Cru County, and has had a long career in Liberian politics. He was elected as the Deputy Speaker of the 54th Legislature in 2021, and then as Speaker in 2024. He's a pretty interesting guy. Did you want to know more about his background or his time as Speaker?
I want to know about his time as a Speaker.
Jonathan Fonati Kofa was elected as the Speaker of the House of Representatives in January 2024. He's been involved in some pretty significant political events since then, including a recent attempt to remove him from his position. Do you want to know more about his time as Speaker, or maybe his background before he entered politics?
I want to know about his time as a Speaker.
Okay, here's a little more about his time as Speaker. He's really focused on making the government more open and honest. He even declared his own assets and encouraged other officials to do the same. He's also working on laws to help the agriculture industry, which is a big part of Liberia's economy. These laws are meant to bring in more investment and modernize farming practices.
Okay, thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this was our AI interaction to tell you the technology IS1. We are discussing with the AI, the live discussion. They want now saying what somebody said, a live discussion. Even the AI said make mistake, it takes time make mistakes. So, like I said, we'll be here at time to discuss national issue. I can't lead a country with you because all people need to be celebrated in the country. We need to continue discussing the country so Liberian people can change and do better. So Liberian people can change and do better. When you go in the street, it's hard to see old people. So our people are dying young. Our old people, most of them now die. We just get a country full of young people. So the government need to see to it and protect our food security. The food we eat should be looked into. It should be healthy. They should not be giving Liberian people toxic waste so they can die before their time. It's hard to see old people in the country. Real life. Maybe you guys are not following. We need to celebrate old people, and we need to see to it that the food we eat in the country, government will look into it. Because people are there wasting all the intoxicated food on our market, and we'll put that buying it, and we'll put that dying, and we can't get old in the country again. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for following. Thank you for being on the world stage with the honorable man, Prophet Key, the man I love, like Brandon, anybody else. Everything we're doing, we are doing it for the betterment of the country, and we'll not give up. Okay, we'll not give up. We'll continue to expose the ill in the community for Liberian people together. I see when you see me, bye-bye, respect, the show have come to an end. Okay, so we'll close with this music. Thanks to all my supporters there.
Don't let me, I say don't let me. You must say myself, don't let me. Please eat money, don't bother me. Don't be calling me, ain't you happy? So that's so bad, you not me, not me. So that's so bad, you not me. Go to the rich and we know you know. By the time that we know you know. Yeah, that's what she said, it's fun. Go ahead and put your power to the city. We don't get it, don't do it, let me get you cool. You are talking cool. Last day, you just gotta be just on your food. So you cool. You live on the story I told. I got food. What if you are clear? When I tell you, almost say a say, oh, they carrying you got to give it to a say. And they say, don't get to the joke. So that was so fun for me. Say, yeah. I can't also reset that. But I think what I tell one I want to care for. People so they just be the place. People that can call you. The same people that can call you for that. No son of I think we have to so me plus me and I care what you say about me. I pay I want my water to give me money. Oh, yeah, that was so fast. And I'm thinking I'm ready. So that was so fast. And I'm thinking I'm ready. But we're so rich and we don't eat them. By the time that we do it,
Sorry? I'm dropping strap on laughing at 80 baby. Not 80. It is sweet.
Let's strap for you.
Brother fly harder than deaf news. Hey, go far away from our deaf news. Yes, never boy, they're flying us. I see when you see me, Baba respect, chap.